Daniel was a young nobleman from Judah when King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon besieged Jerusalem around 605 BC. He was taken captive, along with other promising youths, to serve in the king's court, chosen for their intelligence and physical appearance. These young men were taught the language and literature of Babylon. Daniel, along with his friends Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, later renamed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, distinguished himself through his integrity and devotion to God. When offered rich food and wine from the king's table, Daniel resolved not to defile himself. Instead, he requested a diet of vegetables and water. After a test period of 10 days, he appeared healthier and stronger than those who ate the royal food. This act of faith earned him favor with God and men, and he became known for his wisdom and insight. Interpreter of dreams. Daniel's reputation grew when he interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's troubling dream, a feat no other wise man could accomplish. He credited God for revealing the meaning, which foretold a succession of kingdoms that would rise and fall, culminating in God's eternal kingdom. Impressed by Daniel's wisdom, the king promoted him to a high position in Babylon. Faithfulness in a foreign land. Despite the pagan environment, Daniel remained devoted to God. His loyalty was tested multiple times, including when his friends were thrown into a fiery furnace for refusing to worship a golden image. Their miraculous survival strengthened Daniel's faith and further revealed God's power to the Babylonians. Years later, under King Belshazzar, Daniel interpreted the mysterious writing on the wall that foretold the kingdom's fall. That very night, the Persians conquered Babylon and Darius the Mede became king. The Lion's Den. Under King Darius, Daniel continued to rise in influence. His integrity and excellent spirit led the king to consider placing him over the entire kingdom. This provoked jealousy among other officials, who conspired to bring about his downfall. Knowing that Daniel prayed to God 3 times a day, they persuaded the king to enact a law prohibiting prayer to anyone except the king for 30 days. Violating this law would result in being thrown into a den of lions. Unshaken by the decree, Daniel continued his practice of praying to God. When his enemies caught him in the act, they reported him to the king. Though distressed, King Darius was bound by law to carry out the punishment. He reluctantly ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den, but expressed hope that Daniel's God would deliver him.